Good day, viewers. Once again, welcome to my YouTube channel. I usually bring you the very best. It is happening currently because Simon Ekpa has started his defense case, and a lot of people are reacting to this currently. Among the accusations that was leveled against him, they said that Simon Ekpa instigated the sit-at-home by force on the citizens of the eastern part of Nigeria currently. That is part of his accusation. And Asari Dokubo is there among the testifiers that are saying this. Biafra evangelist, Simon Ekpa started his defense case yesterday. And what do you have to say concerning this? Asari Dokubo is speaking.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on your time zone. And may the Lord bless you all in the name of Jesus Christ. The lovers of Biafrans and the lovers of freedom, I say may the Lord bless you. Our viewers, I will continue to say what I know to say and how to say it whenever opportunity is being given to me. But first and foremost, before I will proceed, I would like this Bonfu call himself Sari Dokubo. That one I don't understand. You see that name and sound somehow so foolish and so stupid because the man is acting according to the name. Because when you are born throwaway, you behave like one. So Asari Dokubo is born throwaway, and that is why he's behaving like one. So regarding to the defense of Simon Ekpa, the idiot to call Asari Dokubo one certain time, Nigeria, successfully with their illegal rendition of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria, which landed Nigeria to the mess where they are today, facing the troubles, facing the cry, facing the tears and the regret today. Now, my beloved brother, he was ranting once said that should be last year that he smoked some Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. That the same way we smoke Simon Ekpa to Nigeria, that is this, is that. But funny enough, today, he himself, Asari Dokubo, is crying, is weeping because his own village has been ransacked by the Fulani. Yes. So, having said this, let me move away from the bastard because he's not somebody to discuss with. Because he's not equal with the person I want to talk about. I want to talk about the gallant. The gallant man himself, the giant Obatobie himself. And there is no other Obatobie rather than Simon Ekpa. He started his defense now and it's proving a point. And it's making it relevant and clear to the people. They accused him of, being the one causing the sit-at-home by force, being the one terrorizing Nigeria, being the one doing this or that. All these are Nigerian stores. And remember that being an Igbo man, being a Christian in Nigeria, with the way things are going, you will agree with me that it is the way of Nigeria, antagonize the image of the good guy. You understand? And I am happy because the Biafrans are giving him the support and in himself he proved it. You said he's the one that instigated a sit-at-home. Please, point of correction. I want to say something. I want to actually deep into this a little. Sit-at-home. What prompted us, the Biafrans, to start sitting at home is a way of showing our own grievances since we cannot lay hand on God. Since we cannot lay hand in arms. Since we cannot go violently regarding to what we are pushing or what we are searching for. So that the international body should see it of a truth, obviously, that we are being actually marginalized, just as Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, Onyendu, said. You see why we decided to sit, at least to use one day. There was no sit at home before until the illegal rendition of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu being our leader. That was when the indigenous people of Biafra, the Christians in Nigeria, let me put it that way, because that is what we are, because we are the only Christian nation. You can see what is going on in Nigeria today. You see the Muslim Nangari or whatsoever. You see what he's smoking. Had he been an Igbo man now, the Nigerian government will go after him. But look at the man walking freely. And nobody even cough, not even Tinubu. Or Motosho didn't cough. DSS didn't cough. All of them, they were all silent. IG couldn't cough. But to move away from that, The sit at home is our way of expressing our feelings. If it is Simon Ekpan that actually instigated sit at home, I believe Simon Ekpan has been under the custody of the laity government, and he has been without any gadget of his around him nor with him. They seized everything and they seized every media around him. So how come he remains the one? He's still instigating sit at home. How come? It is a false allegation. And you know that Nigeria is good in propaganda, carrying false allegation, leveling it against every Igbo man, every Christian personality in Nigeria, especially when you stand up for truth. Are you getting the point? Now, sit at home, then instigated. Okay, if it is Simon Ekpan that instigates sit at home, when Soludo decided to stop sit at home, why didn't Soludo stop sit at home? Why didn't Hope Uzodinma sit at home? Why didn't Peter Mba stop sit at home? Abia State Governor Lesoti and the likes of them. Why couldn't they stop sit at home? I think they wake up to, to even fight against the sit at home. Yes, now as Nigerian government. Was it Simon Ekman? But the people refused. They decided the way we are being treated, we are not happy. And the way you treated our own leader, we are not happy. And the only way to fight back and to express our feeling is to at least to observe a day away from our business. And excuse me, I want to make a point here. The business we are talking about, we're not talking about Nigerian government business. We are talking about individual business. Because Nigerian government is not doing anything regarding to our own well-being or welfare. The shop we close is our personal shop, which we pay our tax, our dues, our rates to the government. We never, deny of paying it or giving an excuse because we sit at home, we did not come for one day. Because of that, we will not pay our dues. Nobody has ever complained. We still pay our dues, but we still observe that one day to express our dissatisfaction of the marginalization and maltreatment that Nigerian government is giving us. This is something that Nigerian government has failed to understand, and that is why they say, okay, now it's no longer Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, it has turned to Ekpan. In Nigerian court, they say it's Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. They accuse Mazen Nnamdi Kanu here in Nigerian court. Now in Finland, now they shift it to Simon Ekpan, who actually is responsible for this system. Please ask these stupid judges and court or whatsoever Nigeria is coming out and their representative. The people are the one who chooses to express their dissatisfaction regarding to the maltreatment from Nigerian government. Do you know how many times CDS Musa came to Igbo land, to Biafra land, to carry the able youths away? But I've never heard, I'm in Nigeria, they has never made any move in Boronu to go and capture any youth from Boronu state that is a Fulani. And the killing of the soldiers, go and check the number of the colonels. Do you know what it means to produce colonel commander? But these people are killing them, and CDS Musa is there doing nothing. And then the one that will come to Eastern region to come and kill, and they will now tag it upon the Eastern people, the Igbo'S, the Christians. And somebody like Simon Ekpan came to complain on air that you, the European, the Igbo'S, you, the world should see what is going on, which Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has been lamenting. He lamented so seriously. Is you not aware? Is EU not aware? Is UK not aware? America, come to think of, is America trying to tell me that they are not aware? Or Israel? Or Russia? Or even Germany? Or Italy? They can't deny it. All these things, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, say before Simon Ekpan, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu lamented on this. Was it Simon Ekman that sent the idiot Nigerian military to go and kill people in Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's house, vandalize his home, even with the intention of, assassinating Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, if not God helping him to escape? Then you go, do you know how many villages in Enugu, as I speak to you now, what is today? Today is 18th. Do you know how many people that have rendered homeless in Enugu as I'm speaking to you now? But the Nigerian government is not reporting it. There are some things which I saw that they have deleted from their system. Regarding to the statement of the late Muhammadu Buhari statement, Nigerian government deleted it because they knew that that thing was against the right of the people. It was an inhuman statement. Nigerian government deleted it from their system. When Simon Ekpan, they provoke and began to point out. And I'm using this opportunity to learn them again. Go and listen to Alex Barbara. Go and listen to him. Try and, please, try and visit Enugu as I speak now. Villages have been ransacked. Many have become, they are now living in IDP camp. Unwanted, a place of unconducive. Not that they don't have a place. In their own land, not that they are strangers. They are not foreigners. In their own ancestral land. Somebody from somewhere came to pursue them out. And you say you have government. And somebody is pushing it on someone. In what sense? In what? Look, please, can somebody, please, I say come and see by yourself. Enugu State, to be precise, where Mba Pitamba is the governor. These are the people that say they have evidence against Simon Ekpan. But you cannot provide evidence to secure the people that gave you their vote to lead them. What an insolence. It's an insult. So far, so good. I want to use this opportunity in this closing mark to tell everyone that Simon Ekpan was innocent of that, because if he was, I don't think that by now the insurgencies, killings, insecurity, especially against the Christians, I believe it should have stopped. But it couldn't. That is to tell you that he was not the one behind everything that is going on. What about the killings in Benue, in Kogi, in Kwara? Is that one still Simon Ekpan? The genocide they are talking about, please, the genocide, who are the people committing this genocide? Is it not Nigerian government committing this thing? Say, now me give a name, now Simon Ekpan give a genocide. Americans are you people not seeing it. All the people that you people sent to this country, didn't you see, witness what is going on in the country? See, I saw Masanga later. Are you hearing me? I saw Masanga later to Finland, to finish government. He tried to remind them that they are one of the nations during the Second World War who stood on their ground for peacemaking. And it was accredited to them. And the whole world hold them on a high esteem. And he reminded Alexandra, stop, do not boycott this respect, because you are bringing it to zero. The world are watching. The respect that the people are called to finish government, you are diminishing it now. He reminded Alexandra, stop and the finish government regarding to this case. And he want them again, that they should not make their country to become a country of concern regarding as the same way they are collaborating with a criminal nation like Nigeria. And they should not, too, the third one, they should make sure that they stay away. Let their country not be regarded as a country that trade life with money. So, Peter Mba now, they are now, not only Peter, they are now seeing that Simon Ekpan, and they thought, just like the case of Calvin, they thought that this man is just somebody that they cannot just, manipulate, maneuver, or maltreat, or do anyhow as they usually believe. When was Ricky, you understand? when it was Rike started, then I was in Maso. So play. Before you know it, many souls, many people lost their life along the line. But it got to a point. Rike was apprehended by the former president Olusegun Obasanjo because it was his tenure. And he was locked up the same way Mazen Namikano was locked up, jetted up, in. Then the next thing, he was in the prison where his mother died, just as El-Rufai, So he started crying, pleading. So a negotiation letter was given to him. And what was that negotiation letter? You will hands off, stop talking about Biafra, and don't do anything regarding to that again. The Mugu, the moron, signed the document immediately and get out of the prison with some promises. They are offer with the offer, normal Nigeria now, just the same way they are giving Mazen Namdekano, he turned it down. They offer to him the little token as at that time, which I vividly tell you. Tunu Obasanjo gave him 1 million naira for his mother burial. He collected. The 1 million naira at that time, maybe 1 million naira now, the money level that time. So he used the money, he jetted out, he went and buried his mother. That was how the case of Biafra died in the hands and in the face, in the mouth of Wazirike. And this is why him and Mazen Namdekano had issue in UK. Anything you cannot do, why did you start? Why did you betray? You see why he himself will come out now, trying to, that which he could not do. You see his younger one doing it even much better than him. It's a huge slap and a shame to him. That's why you see him talking jargons against Mazen Namdekano. You get the point? So, and now, another person that picked with Simon Ekpan, Peter Mba never believed that Simon Ekpan is on a high frequency, just as his master Mazen Namdekano is on a high intellectual level, just as his master Mazen Namdekano. He never believed. He thought it was a child's play. But now he saw that this young man, there was a game that Finland government played, which was given to them, introduced to them by Nigerian government. When they declared 17th, you understand? The later reverse when all the legal teams of Simon Ekpan, the lawyers now started dispatching to their various places, countries which they came from. So they have to overturn the verdict back and reverse it urgently, unnoticeable, uninformed, unaware, thinking that they can use that one to track Simon Ekpan down. But Baba, that is why truth always remain truth. Lie always remain lie. When truth always stand, whenever you call upon the truth, it stands straight. Whenever you call upon the light shine always bright. It's only darkness and lie always ramble. You understand? Because when you take them unaware, they don't know where to start and where to stand in order to continue with the evil. But when Mr. Monekpan was caught up, he started lecturing them about self-determination. He educated them. He defended himself, which then everybody became confused. You see why Peter Mba Nakuo, because he never expected it. Because that was a game plan that they will use that one to flop Simon Ekpan. But they never knew that Simon Ekpan was fully prepared with the Masanga and the likes of them. And not only that, my beloved brother, there is a point I want to, jet in this matter. See, the thing that is happening now, currently now, every information is under record. And they are forwarding it to where? To Finland. They are taking the documents and they are forwarding it and they are asking the Finnish government, or you are looking into this.
Okay.
That is the current happening now.
Mm-hmm.
Is this man actually the terrorist? Or is it Nigeria is the one that is, killing these people? Now pushing it on these people. And we are still waiting to see what will be the end, because on the 21 being Friday is where we are, looking up to see the end, where they will end this matter, know what will be the next. Because they try overnight, to use Finnish government to bring Samanakpa to Nigeria. Thank God for Masanga. But glory be to God, he intervened and it couldn't work.